Hello everyone, and welcome to the Shenanigans playthrough here in MISTOVER. We are greeted by Shylock, a furry friend who says, "Greetings." Stealthy as a shadow, Shylock appears out of nowhere. Finally, you're here. This is where the Elder Ones dwell. They are as old as the flying blobs from whom they suffered a crushing defeat in the past. The Elder Ones are now hiding here to heal their wounds. Follow the tunnels leading down, and you're sure to run into them. I will find you again in the future. If you have any questions then, I'd be happy to help. Alright, we are here in the Frozen Mountains. A new zone, and as always, when it comes to a new zone, we are tasked with exploring at least 80% of this map. Oh, dear. I don't have any key, and I have to fight this. Oh, this looks familiar. These are the enemies from the first zone. I am surprised. Why didn't I remember this? We are going to have to leave one at low-ish health for replenishing our key. Oh boy. So the Frozen Mountains is as far as we got in the last playthrough. We got through the first two or three quests. But ultimately, the enemies of the Frozen Mountain were enough to take us down. Much to my dismay. Ooh, good crit. But this time, we shall not tolerate failure. I am far more confident as well. Thank you. Good, we set up a kill. We're gonna probably kill the mushroom in the back. Who am I healing? Everyone. Everyone gets a piece of my love. Oh, I didn't realize even the paper turtle got healed. Shows you how much I've used it. Right, here's my key. That was probably the toughest enemy we're gonna encounter, so if that's anything, we're in a good spot. Now, these little tornadoes are the new traps, and they're a little wonky. Because you can step on them and not activate them. You see when they, like, disappear? That is a sign that you aren't going to activate them. And there are these little, what would you even call them, gusts of wind, that push you in the direction that they are facing. And they also change directions every turn. So this place is quite the nightmare to navigate, as one might imagine. And the unique effects of the tornadoes... Ooh, a mountain Muramasa. Is that they erase your map. Also, do you hear that? That blah, blah, blah. These monsters will move 2 spaces after they blah, 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 blah. So it's very important to keep that in mind when you're trying to get the initiative. And these are the unique enemies of this zone. Oh, dear. They are incredibly annoying and very threatening. These enemies are what took us down in the hard playthrough. So the giant albinos, they have sharp beak, which is exactly like Bloodthirsty Sword. They have body slam, which is a row bleed, kind of a weak one. They can summon more albinos, which they will do if they're the last thing alive. And they can brand people. The gargoyles, resistance to weaken debuff, that's fine. This is a bleed, defense decrease, and a bleed. Very rude. This moves people forward 1 tile, and this is Bloodthirsty Sword. So, we're going to try and kill the albinos first. Mission accomplished. It's kind of unlikely this is going to work, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. If any of them get stunned, boom, all 3 of them. I was going to say that if any of them get stunned, it works out in our favor, but who knew that I'm a god? Me, I knew. It is a little unfortunate they moved Kisi forward, because that means we can't do anything cheeky, such as, you know, our big AoE. This might kill it. There we go. I hate the albinos with a passion. I should move back into position, huh? Alright. Let's go ahead and muscle amulet. Start getting strong. Now the thing that actually killed me with these stupid flying gargoyles is they crit my Grim Reaper for over 700. And my entire strategy in that playthrough revolved around the Grim Reaper and her debuff. This time, we don't revolve around that. We revolve around punching everything really hard. Like that. That's what we revolve around. So, we shouldn't fall to it. Hopefully. Oh, I missed this. So hard to tell. We also now have access to large consumables. Oh, ow. That was dumb. Oh, but we go first. Kisi has so much speed. I give him all of his consumables, all of his thingies. His accessories are the agile, which gives him just speed. He even has some that reduce his attack, but he doesn't attack, so it doesn't matter. Now, these enemies are incredibly annoying. I probably should have used Devil's Eye in the middle column when they're all lined up. But anyway, as you can see, they hurt a lot. But they can also summon friends if they're left alone. I'm pretty sure. Cave in with the stick. Save me. Yep. They will summon an ally if they are last. So you have to kill the two final enemies at the same time, or else you're kind of screwed. They can hide, just like the Shadow Blade, but with our AoEs we can hit them anyway. Stick decreases speed. Ooh. And then they can stun. The spear guys, they can do the same thing. Summon an add if they're the final one left. They can spear thrust, as we have seen. Spear throw to immobilize, and careful retreat to gain defense and speed. Cheeky bastards. Fortunately for you, nothing can stop my pursuit to Pa. Oh, we have the bleeds. I'm gonna purify our good tank, though. Die. We do have an enemy nearby. It's a Wop 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 enemy. Oh, the Wop Wop enemy is up top. Pretty confident. We are... Lauhi is running a little... Oh, here are the other ones. Hi. Look at this. True Eldritch Abominations. Sense of Urgency. Inflict damage equal 97% of your attack on all enemies, and chance to decrease hit. This is annoying. Inflict a guard increase removal on all enemies. What does that mean? I don't know. This is a spark and a cross, which is a speed decrease, spatial cuts. This is a bleed, compressed debris. This is a stun and brand. And the distortion shield, which is an HP. Or a shield. Shield with a damage reflect. So it's kind of like protect, but not. If that makes sense. Unfortunately, Lauhi has a speed decrease buff at the moment. She still moved pretty quickly. Got rid of Ren. Should be fine. I'm a little concerned though. There's his distortion shield. Remember me being concerned? That was what I was concerned about. Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta force your way through. I was talking to someone earlier, and one thing about MISTOVER that you can love or hate, it really just depends, is that there is not a single problem that you cannot just manually brute force your way through. Not a single problem. You know, some games, against certain enemies, you have to stack, like, resistance to something. A good example is in the 3DS game 7th Dragon Legion? I don't remember exactly what it's called. I know 7th Dragon is involved. But in that game, there's an enemy, one of the dragons, as the name might suggest, has a one-shot attack. It will literally one-shot you. It's incredibly annoying and incredibly unfair. And on any mode but hard mode, you can stack some defense against it so that you aren't one-shot. But in MISTOVER, you don't have to stack items like that. You can literally just brute force your way through anything with enough stats and power. So I mean, you know, if you want to stack defense against, say, if you want to stack unstuns against, like, the black goats of the... What the heck? We didn't kill anyone. Oh, dear God. Against, like, the black goats of the cathedral ruins, you could. If you want to. You totally could. Or you can just kill them all, like I did. You know, because they're weak to stuns and whatnot. I'm gonna have to heal. We are probably fine. I'm pretty sure Rune's is gonna kill all this. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm a little worried about Hisi's bleed. It's like 250. Do we use our one bandage? I brought one. Maybe I should have brought more than one. Ah well. We use it. I'm not sure why I was talking about brute forcing my way through everything, but hey, it's what I'm gonna do. And I know some people might dislike that because it's kind of like, well, what's the point of strategy if you just punch everything? And while I understand the complaints, punching everything is a valuable strategy. I love punching everything. There's nothing that you can't solve in life with a little violence. Sorry, that was the American in me speaking. Please don't solve things through violence. It's incredibly unsightly. Trap activated, but you slipped anyway. Also makes for good stories. I've been reading... I'm not sure what's come over me. I've always liked manga, but I've been reading a lot of manhwa, and depending on how that's spelled, it could be Korean or Chinese. And it's just funny how everything eventually gets solved through violence. Anyway, the snowman, hi snowman, it can guard, it can stomp, force remove one enemy back one tile, heart pulse, recover a 32% HP based on your attack, and give a speed increase, and avalanche, which is a cross attack. Speed decrease, okay. No big deal. Having to press mental amulet is kind of annoying. But, I am scared, so I do it anyway. Despite it being annoying, it's the smart thing to do. And I am nothing if not smart. Good dodges. I'm proud of you all. It's funny to think that Laohi is already healing for so much, but she is not anywhere near her max potential. I don't even know what accessories Laohi has, but I've been kind of ignoring her. Not because I don't like her, but because, well, that was fun. But because I don't know what to give her. I mean, with the sister, I think in our other playthroughs, what I've done is I've given her stun, but she doesn't actually have Sweet Foe in this playthrough, much to my regret. And it's because I'm an idiot, but she doesn't have it. Alright. We have found the golden chest. And it is over there. So we are going to have to slay this enemy. This is a Wop Wop enemy, right? Yep. But luckily, we were prepared. I might have been able to muscle here. Maybe. I'm trying to set up for these two to die, but I don't know if Rune can do it. Nah. 59 HP, you bastard. If I had Sweet Foe, I would kill him with Sweet Foe. As it stands right now, though, I can't do anything. So I'll just guard. Good guard, though. I mean, calculated. Oof. Oh, no. Ow. What can I do here? Good job. I even moved back into position. Perfect. Everything is perfect. You have some strength. I'm playing, or my accessory setup is actually incredibly aggressive at the moment. Rune is rocking double powers. Dara's rocking double powers. Masabune has a power. I mean, I have defensive accessories, I'm just not using them. Why use them when I can just punch everything to death? You know? I didn't realize this was a path. Okay, please stop pushing me around. Don't appreciate it. The golden chest. What's even in here? Don't remember. Ah, yes, mountain evasion and mountain weakening. In other words, something useful and something to toss. Also, each step that we take now costs 7 freaking food and luminosity. 7. Stingy. We're gonna go down here and grab this bronze chest, the wooden chest, and then... Huh. Well, looks like we have to kill this. Then we're gonna go home. I could just leave. I could do that. That's within my power. But, I guess we're not gonna. Oof. No bueno. It was guarding. Of course it was, and I missed one. And you moved. It's fine. It's fine. They branded Masamune, so. Yes, move Dora onto the front lines. See what will change. Spoiler alert, nothing. Thanks for my key, though. Get cut. I was kind of hoping I would... Oh, dear. I was kind of hoping that I would kill that thing in the front with the stun again. Here, have a muscle. I'm worried about a lot of people, so we're kind of overflowing here. Worried isn't the correct word. I could have Star Striker'd. That would have been the thing to do. Oh well. Remember, the albino things can replicate. So you gotta kill them before they are the last thing alive. I don't know why I keep doing that. Boom. Alright, we grab this chest, and then we witch our way out of here. Oof. Okay. We grab the chest, and then we witch our way out of here. Lauhi, please. Okay, hold on. We're doing this. We're fine. Everything is fine. They can't follow me. They're cowards. Nah. See? We kind of witched our way out of here. Kind of. The mountain woeful robe. The mountain ramasa. Ooh, look at that. Holy crap. If that were literally anything else, I'd be happy. I mean, honestly, it might just be turning into sacrificial crap. No, not evaluate. I want fusion. So if we were to fuse this thing, where is it? Oh, 3 to 4 attack. You know what? Do we start bringing up this power? Oh, let's go talk to Stella. Let her know what we have found. It was alright. You tell Stella what you saw in the frozen mountains and what Shylock explained to you. In other words, that land is under the control of the Elder Ones. I don't know if I'd call it control, but yeah. If we're going to descend underground to the cave, it's only a matter of time until we meet them. We'll have to either work together or fight. I have some bad news there, Stella. We need to think carefully about how we'll react when we encounter the Elder Ones. Great work, as usual. Should we tell her? No, I don't think we should tell her. Is there anything I should do here? I should check if I got anything useful. This witch knows basically everything. What do you know, Bale? White swine, blood can power, no escape, beast stroke. Oh, you also know strike, lightning kick, and mark of the useless. Should I get a new robe? That would have been nice. We don't have the best armor here for our lovely witch. It is unfortunate. We did get a mountain Muramasa, but it's garbage. Got some different knuckles, but imagine if we got mountain knuckles. The only really good mountain weapon we got was the mountain Hokiden and thing for the thing, you know? Yeah, what does Lemhi have? She has Civic Sharp. Oh yeah, we have to give her some crit. And then when she has this, for more defense and evade, she's rocking 21 defense. That's very good. It's a lot of defense. Alright. I think we'll call it there for now. Let's take a quick peek at next video. Ooh. Where's the Grim Reaper when you need her? Oh, look at that. That's the Paladin weapon. Damn. Where, oh where? 59 to 73? There's no way I'd survive there, though. We would get wrecked. Probably have to go back to the Cold Stone Cave. Damn, that weapon. I need it. So next time, we're going to be picking up an epic Grim Reaper weapon for fusing. A poor fate for that great weapon. We'll find out next time. Bye-bye.